Chapter 3 Missteps. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. That does not sound good. Over the next month or so, we fell into quite an enjoyable pattern. Pasta will show up at my doorstep maybe once or twice a week. Sometimes we go out to dinner, but mostly he just spent the night. It was starting to become almost routine, though each visit was somehow just as exciting as the last, the details of which I'll choose to keep private. For Pastel's sake, that boy is insatiable, I will say that. Damn! But who is the top and who is the bottom? That's the actual question. Everyone will say Pastel is the bottom. I don't know, man. I don't know. You see that? That guy goes forward, alright? That's up top if I ever see one. It's like but Periwinkle is like a power bottom, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like they like to play along with it. Okay, I'm my fan fiction of 300 pages. It's gonna be out on Monday. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think so. Inevitably, after seeing someone for long enough, one begins to pick up on their habits. Cute habits, like the way he kisses me on the cheek before rushing off to work in the early morning. The way he runs his hand through his hair when he thinks really hard about something. Even his knock in specific. One slightly to test the waters. A pause as he gathers his courage. Then three, firm and evenly spaced. It's like he's like something like that. I'm not sure which of these habits he's conscious of, but there's one I've decided he must be acting knowingly, which is his habit of leaving one of his personal effects behind with each visit. Alright? First a barrette, then an earring, his choker, a bracelet, and then he returns after a few days with an apology, explaining he had just come to pick up whatever he'd left behind. Oh, that he's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. Sure, Pastel, keep creating your little excuses to come back here. I happily go along with them. What fun. I wonder what he come looking for this time. Periwinkle gathered up the discarded garments that had been left strewn across his bedroom, tossing them into a pile to be dealt with later. He couldn't possibly leave his underwear behind, could he? No, that would be impossible to explain. And Herring, sure, but there's no way he walk out of here like that. Periwinkle hums to himself as he makes the bed, double checking between the sheets while he's at it. I'm almost disappointed. He's been so consistent up until now. I suppose he could just be that forgetful. Unable to find anything of pastels in my bedroom, I decide to spend the rest of the morning cleaning up the place. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try to guess what is going to happen. Like, Pastel maybe it's not gonna go there for a while, and Periwinkle is gonna start thinking like, oh, maybe he ghosts me, you know, something like that. Maybe, it could be. Unable to find anything of pastels in my bedroom, I decide to spend the rest of the morning cleaning up the place. Now, mind you, I never let my house get dirty, only messy. Leaving garbage or food waste about is out of the question. Everything else, though, it's simply that many things don't make it back of their proper place. Or rather, I can never decide on a proper place for many of my things. Toss them into boxes, shuffle the boxes around the room, and suddenly they become unmanageable piles. To truly put everything away, these will all have to be emptied and sorted. A daunting task, to be sure. You moved a while ago and you haven't put everything in its place. But it has been a while since my last attempt. I may as well put in some effort. But where to begin? I suppose my work supplies have been a little difficult to navigate as of late. That's an achievable goal now, isn't it? And practical as well. Periwinkle begins with the box of his favorite perfumes that had been sitting out since one of Pastel's first visits. Ah, yes, the aphrodisiac. That was a fun night. He packs the bottle back into their place, then closes the box, sealing them safely inside. This should go. Perhaps it'd be better to set it high on the bookshelf. If I just rearrange things a bit, there should be room for everything. As Periwinkle begins setting things aside, a new pile is born, precautiously teetering on the back of the couch. Teetering? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't care. I just want this. I just want these parts over. I don't know. I always get bored at when there's nothing like eventful happen in the story. Like just talking to yourself, cleaning the room. I feel bored and I just wanna finish this segment. You know what I mean? How could you do that fun though? It's kind of like a hard task. I've been thinking about making my own visual novel. Would you guys play that if I made one? It would be fun. I'm just saying. Maybe. But I don't know how to draw. That's my problem. That's all my problem. Because I do know how to write, but I don't know how to draw. So maybe I'll start, just making a script and then looking into that. He places the boxes just where he wants it and then stacks his various books and knickknacks around it. Just as he has made his way through half of the pile, a small portion of it topples forward, mounts it safely onto the couch cushion. Ha! Double all you want. I was prepared. He finally noticed Pastel's jacket, which had expertly blended into the blankets and cushions around it. Ha! Just when I finally work out the energy to clean up around here, what do I find? Yes, this is no mere case of forgetfulness. It was indeed a little game all along. Periwinkle giddily laughs to himself, excited to have been proven right. That's nice. Are you going to sell that kind of merch, Nami? Because that's a nice jacket. I'm just saying. You could. You probably, I don't know. Maybe you cannot. I don't know how much money you have to actually do that kind of stuff. Anyway, you've escalated it too far, Pastel. To leave your jacket behind is just ridiculous. What? That's like a normal thing to forget. Like, man, I'm not, like, I forgot, like, I take it off somewhere. He leaves me no choice. I just have to return this myself. Periwinkle abandons what he was doing and skips off to his room to get dressed. Yes! Yes! Alright, I'm gonna try. Oh, look, I do have another look. Okay. That's so much better. I'm going to... Hey! I'm going to a workplace with this? Hell yeah. That will be so funny, actually. That is so funny. Yeah, I like this. Alright. I'm going. I hadn't had a chance to return to Atelier's suite since first meeting Pastel. He was the one always showing up on my doorstep, after all. There was no need. It's about time I paid him a visit, yes. I could restock on my favorite candies as well. Restock? Upon reaching, I don't have a stock of candies. Well, but I guess it's just an excuse to watch him, maybe. Upon reaching Atler's suites, though, I hesitate. Will it be rude to barge in while he's working? I just know I won't be able to resist teasing him. As to not become a nuisance, I shall make my presence known from here. Periwinkle boldly approaches the bench directly in front of the candy shop and sits down, all while wearing Pastel's forgotten jacket. Oh man! The first time I can see the choker and you're... okay, whatever. And now we wait. A few minutes pass. I can see Pastel through the shop window. He's currently preoccupied with a customer. Luckily, I brought a lunch. A simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That sounds good right now. I will he notice me before I finish it? The customer is walking out now. Our eyes met. Pastel turns away, pacing a bit. I take another bite of my sandwich, still watching it intently. Like, he's like, keep cleaning. No, shall I go? Shall I do what? He stops for a moment in front of the door behind the register, until finally making his way out of the store, broom in hand. But instead of coming over right away, he turns his back to me, sweeping the sidewalk in front of the entrance. Perhaps he has a strict supervisor. Oh, it's what was their name? I don't remember. It's her. He keeps glancing over his shoulder. Just come over here, you silly boy. His face is quite red, so I can say with confidence that I've successfully overwhelmed him once again. I finished my sandwich by the time he approaches. I hope you didn't got dirty the jacket, because it's a white jacket, you know. I finished my sandwich by the time he approaches. He takes a seat on the opposite end of the bench. I thought you were ignoring me. No, I was just trying to decide what to do. Was this a bad time to return your jacket? Not the worst time. Periwinkle unzips the jacket and shuffles out of it, casually folding it onto his lap. I found it whilst I was cleaning up the place. I found it whilst. What? I have never. Well, I guess that's a. Is that a misspell, or is that actually how? I found it whilst. All right, whatever. I was cleaning up the place, you know. I was supposed I could wait for you to return, but since I was in the area, right? Sorry, it's my fault for leaving it behind in the first place. Pastel can barely look me in the eye. It doesn't stop him from stealing glance at what I'm wearing. But who could resist that? I wore my cutest dress for this. Nice, cute dress. Something seems a little off though, and I'm also have a body pillow of Pastel on my hand. Something seems a little off though. It's usually a bundle of nerves. Yes, but this is a bit much. I'll get right to the point then. Oh yes, I was like thinking. Oh, I hope I can be able to see the what? Why do I have this? I didn't put this on. Did they change it? Oh, I don't have it. That's crazy. That's dumb. What? What happened? All right, no, I gotta check if it's actually like. Yeah, they changed it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why can't I? All right. No, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's bullshit though. That's bullshit. All right, whatever. But I don't want to wear that though. Let me choose another thing then. All right. If I cannot use it, then why is that an option if I cannot use it? That's crazy. All right, the glasses are okay. All right, that's so lame though. That sucks. That sucks. Well, whatever. Is this the first time that you notice that? Like, is this the first time someone sees that you cannot have the body pillow in this part? Maybe because of this? I don't know. No, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why. It's like a joke one, maybe, I guess. Actually, let me read again. Something seems a little off though. He's usually a bundle of nerves, yes, but this is a bit much. I'll get right to the point then. Oh, Pastel, you know you don't have to plan excuses just to visit me. I wasn't planting anything, I just forgot it on my way out. I found that hard to believe, considering you've forgotten exactly one thing each time you visit. Really, you should be more honest. Sorry, thank you for returning in. Oh, it's my pleasure. It gave me a good excuse to see you fluster a little face again. I imagine that the reason he's more flustered now is because maybe he hasn't come out yet? Maybe? Or like, he doesn't want to get teased? Probably? I don't know. I don't know his life, okay? Periwinkle sets the jacket on the empty space between them and races to take his leave. But Pastel gently grabs his wrist before he goes. Perry, I'm sorry I made you think I was ignoring you. I was only teasing, my sweet. Still, I'm not ready to be open about who I see outside of work. Yes, he's in the closet. I like to keep things very discreet. I don't want to have to explain anything to my friends. I die of embarrassment. So that's why. Understood. I'm actually used to being someone's little secret. That's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. That didn't sound quite right. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, I don't mind at all from now on. I'll just continue to let you come to me. If you know what I mean. Thank you. Sorry. I don't know what you keep apologizing for, Pastel. I'll see you around, yes? Pastel nods and finally lets go of his wrist. Don't grab me, you hurt me. A misstep. A huge misstep. I should guess it from the hints he's given. Just a few things he said here and there. It was enough to put it together, wasn't it? The most obvious one being that he always comes to me and not the other way around. Our comfortable pattern that I recklessly interrupted. I should have known from previous encounters with closeted individuals. What's supposed to be a fun surprise appearance can turn so quickly into a desperate rally to clinch to normalcy. Carefully constructed lies to conceal the piece of yourself that may not be accepted. Okay, yo, are you calling me out, game? Where are you calling me out? Whether it's be the individual themselves or by their loved ones. Certainly an unenviable position to find oneself in. I don't know. Pastel and I had been seeing a lot of each other during this past month. Was this the inevitable breaking point then? It can only become more complicated from here. But it was going so perfectly for so long. Perhaps I'm being overdramatic. I haven't grown tired of him at all, which is precisely the problem. Unwilling to return home so soon, I walk in the direction of the apothecary. Astragalus will be able to knock some sense in me. She always does. Alright. Bestie! We need to talk. He's gay, but in the closet. Astragalus. Are you bestie? I know that wide. You shifted into dramatic bitch mode. Take a pity on me. I'm having a bad day. Alright, yeah, baby. Tell me what happened. Things are slow today anyway. Anyhow. Astragalus listened patiently as I explained the event of the day. I've learned to come straight to her whenever I find myself unable to make a decision. Although she often puts things far too bluntly, I do always end up feeling more grounded after her consolation. So, you're upset because you overstepped his bounds? Accidentally, you always leave out key information. And now you think it's over between you two? When you put it like that, it really do sound dramatic. I mean, you are, but you also have a point. If you want to avoid things getting complicated, this is your time to get out. I gotta say though, for two guys who are in a committed relationship, you sure do sound like you're the one. It's purely casual. I've still been seeing a few others in the midst of this. But all you talk about is pasta every time you come in here. I know. I just wish I hadn't gone to return the jacket. It was supposed to be fun, but now... Yeah, honestly, I think it's really unfair. He shows up to your place whenever he wants, right? Yes, but I don't have anything else going on. He has a respectable job and all. You don't have a respectable job? Sounds like you just have less self-respect. This guy isn't treating you right. Now that's unfair. He simply said he wasn't ready. He doesn't mean, making excuses now. You really are hung up on him. This is too hilarious to watch. Wait, give me a second. I gotta record this, alright? I gotta record this. Say, alright. Give me a second. I'm getting a selfie of this shit, alright? Getting a selfie of this shit. Dude, just hold on that sad moment. Just hold on that sadness. Just alright. I don't know if that sounds. Making excuses. Okay. Enough! I simply cannot help it if he's just the cutest thing. Of course I don't want to stop seeing him. At that moment, a familiar chime sounded, marking a customer's arrival. I turned my head instinctively to see. Oh! Hey, yo! Jam! Very wrinkled. Oh my god, you look so cute today. Why, thank you. I certainly didn't expect to see you here, Jam. Wait, no, you are not. Alright, I thought, alright. It's my fault for being racist. For a moment, I thought it was, what was her name, Toffee? Yeah, for syrup, you know? But this is the girl from the Keys, in Mount Rushmore. No, wait, what was it? Spooky Sawyer or something? First kiss in a Spooky Sawyer? Something like that. I don't know. Is that the friend, right? If I'm not incorrect, I think. Stragglers walks into the back room still laughing at Pair Records expensive. This guy is in love. Oh my god, I'm gonna post it to everyone. I gotta say it to everyone. Gotta show it to everyone. I'm gonna post this photo on twitter.com. I'm gonna dance him so bad. It's gonna be so fun. Oh, you have no idea how fucked you are. A struggle walks into the back room still left. Alright, yeah. I don't remember what boys did I give you though. Should I look for that? What boys did I give you on that game? Actually, what boys did I give to Pastel? That's a good question. Actually, let's check that out. Let's check that actually.
Can't a witch have a cat friend without it being dead? Oh, cute.
That's such a... What the fuck? What the fuck? And I wasn't doing drugs at that time, you know?
Let me be of service to you, master. Meow, meow. Oh my god.
Is that the voice?
Stop.
Let me be...
You held
What?
me, so never say...
I
Nice to meet you. I'm Periwinkle. I've heard many things.
That's the voice I give him!
Nothing.
I'm Periwinkle. That's such a bad voice. I'm Imagine, okay. Imagine if I start doing that voice for the rest of the gameplay. Oh, hell yeah. I'm Periwinkle. Let's go. Let's do it. A little bit. Let's just try it. Let's do this. I've been coming here to buy your magic. Remember when you did a little demo for everyone at that one party? You totally sold me on it back then. Remember the game? The game where we came from? Remember? I've done a few, so I can't recall, but I'm happy to hear it regardless. It's not the same because my throat is fucked. That's why I'm drinking tea. So, what are you doing here? On a date? Or on the job? No date today! I ruined my chances at that! Aw, man. What? That's such a bummer. Really never thought I'd hear of the day. You of all people couldn't get a date though. You date like everyone. You are like such a whore. Like every single person in this room and outside has at least touched you on your private parts once. I did. It'd be more accurate to say I go on dates with everyone rather than actually date them. Same diff. You're like the thirst master. Alright. Can you... Okay, are you guys like throwing shades? Like it's that kind of friendship where you're like, your dress looks so good on you, even with your body, you know, something like that, like insulting each other, but like with compliments, backhanded compliments, some of them. She's right. It's not as if pastel is my only option if I'm looking for a good time. Anyway, are you going to Cheerball's party tonight? No, this is the first I've heard of it. He's throwing yet another Sawyer, Dico du Soler. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know. I suppose I've been more out of the loop on these things than usual. I haven't bothered with as many parties since. Well, you should come. They're good luck, like in terms of love and romance. I mean, I'm finally dating my best friend thanks to that last one. Oh, so that's the canonic ending. Marzipan, wasn't it? You weren't together before that? I knew everyone thought we were. So embarrassing. I guess what matters is we could finally be totally honest with each other though. I'm really happy. Well, congratulations. You deserve that happiness. Yeah, so like if you ever need relationship advice, I'm your gal. Alright, so you call me a whore and single? Fuck you, okay? Jesus Christ. I like you on the other game more. Oh, but I guess you wouldn't, since you don't actually date anyone. Look! Jam! I swear to God! I swear to G-O-D! In this case, Nami, that if you don't stop right now... Ooh. Pericle hears a struggling snort with laughter in the back room. How dare she? I came here to be comforted, not ridiculed. He called me a whore and a bitchless at the same time? Alright. Jam, dear, what time did you say that party started? Oh, like a few hours from now, I think. No wonder they didn't invite you. They probably thought you were going to fuck every single person in the room. You know, because you like to go on your dates, you know, your little dates, which is actually just eating and fucking at the end, which, you know, if you are the bottom, I don't think that's a good idea. Not for anyone. I already said that on the first episode. Well, not me, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, that you are a bitch, and you. God, and nobody wants to date you ever because you are such a whore. Like, you have no idea the shit they talk in your back. Like nobody likes you. Like this girl over here, she just barely like takes you serious. Like no, you yeah. Sorry, I can never remember the time difference between here and the nether world. No matter, this thing tends to go all night, and I prefer to arrive fashionably late. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to return home to refresh up before this Sawyer. I don't know why I still try to say Sawyer for some reason. Sure, see ya there. That sounded very robotic for some reason. So how was that? Do you prefer the the first boys? The more kind of cute boys. Or they a periwinkle marches home in a huff. I'm gonna make canon that she only does that voice with Jam and nobody else. That's canon now in my universe. It's my head canon now.